Joe? I hope everyone's doing great out there. Coming at you tonight with a tag video. And I was tagged by Nerd of the 80s, guys. If you don't know him, I will link his channel down below. Go show him some love. He deals with like a lot of, retro gaming and, Funko Pop related stuff. And, he really does a lot of different stuff. I think you guys will really dig his channel. So definitely go and check him out. But he is actually the originator of this tag. And I was lucky enough to get tagged by him for this video, and this is actually a really, really awesome tag. I was very excited to be tagged in this one, guys. This is your top 10 collectibles that are not Funko related. Now, what Nerd of the 80s was seeing was that, a lot of people's channels are very Funko oriented. Not mine really, but, a lot of people in the community deal exclusively pretty much with Funko. So we wanted to see, what people collected other than Funko. So that is very easy for me. I do collect some Funko, but Funko just doesn't put out a lot of horror stuff. So I, gravitate more towards, NECA, Mezco, stuff like that. The stuff that, the companies that put out a lot more horror stuff and better quality horror stuff, to be honest. But I do enjoy Funko as well. They have some cool stuff. And those new horror minis that are coming out look really amazing. And also, guys, I apologize. I'm a little under the weather, just battling a little cold, so if I sound a little nasally, I apologize for that. But let's get right into this tag, guys. So my top 10 collectibles that are not Funko related. This was a really tough, list to come up with. It was tough to, narrow stuff down to, basically my 10 favorite collectibles. I did exclude a couple of things. Number one being my arcade machine, because that, without a doubt, would have been, my number one. But I wanted to kind of show off more figures and props and stuff like that in the video. You might notice a couple things might be missing from my background, and that is because they made the list. Alright, so let's go and start with number 10 here. I got all my stuff over here, so I'm going to keep disappearing here and there. But coming in at number 10 is actually an item, guys, that I just got last night. My wife was awesome enough to surprise me with this. It is an awesome figure from NECA, and that is my Captain Spaulding figure from House of a Thousand Corpses. Just a really awesome figure. This thing is crazy detailed. I mean, it looks just like them. With the real clothes there. I love the two middle fingers there that you could put on them there. And what else does it come with? It comes with, the bag of fried chicken, two there. And these are just beautiful figures that NECA does. They make a lot. I'm sure you guys have seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 one that they have done as well. And they've done a few Freddy ones, some Jason ones. I definitely need to pick up more of these. They are a bit pricey, but they are totally worth it, as you can see with the detail NECA puts in there. I mean, look at that face. That thing is crazy detailed, and I love this thing. Very awesome. All right, coming in at number 9, guys, is another NECA figure on the same line. I know it has a certain name for this line. I just cannot remember it for the life of me right now. But it is the Freddy Krueger NECA figure from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. This thing is awesome. It comes with the interchangeable head there. And it's got the, cloth Freddy there. Comes with his fedora and a separate Freddy glove. As you can see there, he just has his hands with the claws coming out right there. And these just are amazing figures. Like I said, I need more of these. And I love the artwork on these as well there. But just a really awesome figure there. I need more NECA stuff, that is for sure. Alright, so now coming in at number 8 is a very cool item that I ended up finding on eBay. I never knew this thing even existed. It is made by, Kubrick? And it is a Blair Witch Project, almost kind of Lego set here. This thing is super interesting, really, really cool. As you guys know, I am a very big Blair Witch fan. I wouldn't say these are rare, but, I don't believe they were made in the United States or even released in the United States, if I'm not mistaken. But a really cool looking figure there. So you got Heather, Josh, and Michael, the three from the original Blair Witch there. You get the Blair Witch symbol there, and then some of their photography and evidence up there. Just a really cool, unique thing. I really dig like how the cover flaps open and stuff, and it's a really cool image there. Then in the back there, you get like the missing poster with the three of them in their Lego form there. So a really cool, really unique item. They actually make one for Book of Shadows Blair Witch 2 as well, same style, which I definitely need to go and pick up at some point. It's not super expensive, but I'm definitely gonna have to pick it up because some of you may or may not know, but Book of Shadows Blair Witch 2 is actually a guilty pleasure of mine. I know it's not a good movie, but I can still watch it and enjoy it. All right, guys. So coming in at number 7. Here is an item you guys see obviously in the back of my videos a lot, and it is the Replica Freddy glove, which was made by Ruby's Toys. Now this isn't a, super expensive glove. It's definitely more on the cheaper side. But it's still a nice looking glove, I think. The one negative I do have to say about the glove is kind of like the black marks there. They are like kind of cheap looking. I kind of wish they did without it and just kept the regular brown on the rest of the glove. But it is still a really nice looking glove. It is real metal on the fingers there. It's not the cheap plastic, and you do have, this isn't plastic either. It's kind of like a brass, I guess you could say there. So it's a decent quality glove, not top of the line, more on the lower side, but still a really cool glove. I ended up buying the display on eBay for the glove, so if you're looking for a display for your Freddy glove, this is a great little display piece there, and you can see it even has the Nightmare on Elm Street plate on it, and they also have a great variant where they do the Freddy sweater colors for the bomb there too, but I kind of liked the wood finish. I thought it was a little cleaner looking. So that is my Replica Freddy glove coming in at number 7. All right, now on to number 6 here. This is a really, really cool item. Very unique. More on the rare side, I would say. They don't make these anymore. You can find them here and there popping up. It's not super expensive, but definitely more of a rare item. Definitely a novelty item. It is a Nightmare on Elm Street toaster. Now, what's funny about this is when you put the bread in, it is supposed to burn an image of Freddy onto the toast. If you go back, I can't even remember. It's titled like Freddy Krueger toaster, I believe. I tested that theory. You could kind of see it, but it really just more burns the toast than anything. And you get you can make out a sort of image of Freddy with this glove, but it's nothing super impressive looking. But just like a really cool, unique novelty item anyway. I mean, I don't use it, obviously, to make my toast or anything like that. But, I mean, I just think it's funny with, the whole Freddy line. Like, they made everything Freddy Krueger and Nightmare on Elm Street back in the day. And, a fine example is this toaster, which I found it on eBay. And my aunt was nice enough to gift it to me. But, yeah, I mean, it's a little, scratched up there. But, I mean, I think I could even get that out if I tried. But it's a really cool, unique item and makes the list at number 6. All right, coming in at number 5. This is actually my only, autographed item on the list. But it's, it's the more of the item itself that I like, even though the autograph is amazing as well. This was actually, if you are a longtime subscriber of my channel, this will look very familiar to you because it's actually in the background of my video for a very long time. And it is the Dick Tracy life-size Standee right there. And what makes it even more special is that I met William Forsythe, who played Flat Top, and I had him autograph it, and he wrote, "To Joe, Eat Lead, Copper, William Forsythe," and of course he played Flat Top in the movie, and awesome character, love him. Would love to meet more Dick Tracy characters. I really don't see them doing any cons. Obviously, meeting Warren Beatty would be amazing, having him sign this, but as you guys may or may not know, I am a very big Dick Tracy fan of the movie. Never really read the comics too often, but the movie I fell in love with as a child. It has a lot of nostalgia for, with me, and I still find it to be a really great movie to this day. I don't think it has lost anything over the years. I think the color in that movie, the way they made it, was just amazing. It's acted fantastically. There's good action in it. I think it's one of the best comic book adaptations of a movie ever. I really do feel that way, and I love this, Dick Tracy Standee. As you can see on the bottom there too, you get the nice Dick Tracy cover there as well, and a really cool item that goes at number, I think I'm at 5 now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm at 5. Yep. Is that 10? Yeah, at number 5. All right, coming in, guys, at number 4. I just kind of made it as, one whole thing rather than picking my favorite. But it is these amazing Puppet Master statues. These things are friggin' amazing. Unfortunately, I need one more to complete the set, and that is Blade. He is super expensive on eBay, going, I think as cheapest I could find him was around $130 right now. So for some reason, he is really expensive, but these are really highly detailed, high-quality statue, limited edition to, I want to say, like 1,100 or 1,200. It's some funky number in between that, but they're highly, rare statues, and just great collector pieces there. So you got 6-shooter, you have Pinhead, right there. Awesome, just awesome looking statues. And, of course, Tunneler, one of my personal favorites. But, oh yeah, all right. So these are all limited to 1,990 statues there. As you can see, they're individually numbered, but they're all, all 4 They were supposed to make more, and I don't think they ever did. Not sure why, but I know there were talks about them making a Jester one, and I believe the Leech Lady. But they ended up only going with the 4. Hopefully, maybe down the road, they'll make more of them. But for now, there's just the 4. And I hope one day, maybe I'll splurge one day and pick up Blade to complete the set there. But those are just awesome, awesome statues. I do, of course, have Blade, of course, right here. He's more of the limited edition fixture. He was an omission. I really wanted to include him on the list. He missed out by the skin of his teeth, but he is an awesome, awesome figure as well. He's not a statue, but he's basically a scaled, figure there of the Blade there, the bloody variant. Very awesome figure though, right there. All right, so now, guys, we are going into our top 3 collectibles. Number 3, of course, actually, I'm sorry, wrong. Number 3 being right behind you are these amazing, I just cooped them all together, these amazing wall plaques by Brandon Zimmerman over at Miserarium. I absolutely adore these plaques. You can get better looks and, closer up looks of them. If you go back on my videos, I unboxed all of these on my channel. And you get more, if you want to see better detail on them, you can see them. But Brandon Zimmerman, just an amazing artist, highly skilled. These wall plaques are super, super rare. I know Sam was limited to 31. Pennywise was limited to 25, I believe. They're all numbered in the back. Pinhead was super rare. He was limited to about, I think, 20. And Barlow was limited, in the 20s as well. So they were all limited between 20 and 30 pieces. So very rare pieces, but amazing, amazing work. The detail Brandon Zimmerman puts into these plaques are amazing. I missed out on the Chucky one, but I will definitely be grabbing the next ones he does. I'm very excited to see what he does in the future. He is a super amazing, talented artist, and cannot recommend checking out Miserarium enough. Obviously, if you are a subscriber to Parcel of Terror, he shows up over in the Parcel of Terror a lot as a guest artist. Pennywise was actually featured on Cryptocurium's website. That is how I even found out about Brandon Zimmerman, but he's an amazing artist, and he's probably one of my favorite artists out there right now doing horror stuff. All right, coming in, guys, at number 2. We're down to the top 2 here, and I'm sure this is no surprise to anyone. At number 2 is this amazing NECA Queen alien figure. This thing is friggin' badass. I mean, look at that head on this thing. The tail is friggin' ginormous. She stands great. It's a great stand for her. She has so many points of articulation. They get a good look at her face there. Her mouth articulates really well there. And this thing is just insanely detailed. You know, there's articulation. Alright, guys, I am back. My phone was actually overheating. It's like 100 degrees out today, so so apologize for the little delay. But yeah, let's get right back into the Queen Alien, of course, from NECA. Just this thing, once again, is absolutely amazing. So just kick-ass. I absolutely adore this thing. Absolutely love it. She looks absolutely amazing. You know, NECA always knocks it out of the park, and no exception here. This thing is friggin' amazing. Absolutely love her, cherish her, adore her. Puts a smile on my face every time I see her out here, because she is without a doubt one of my coolest collectibles. But the coolest, I think, collectible that I own, and I'm sure a lot of you guys might already know by now, because she's right here, guys, is my life-size Regan replica. Let's bring her over a little closer here. Get a good look at her. She is absolutely beautiful. You know, maybe other people wouldn't say that, but she is without a doubt one of my coolest collection, you know, coolest pieces of my collection. It's amazing. You know, I picked her up really cheap. I wouldn't say really cheap, but I picked her up for pretty cheap the day after Halloween. They were getting rid of all of their Halloween props, and had to have her. She is amazing. Obviously, she is one of the featured pieces behind me for all my videos. What you guys may not know, some of you guys may not know, is that she works, guys. So let's give you guys a look here, and you will know why she is one of my favorites after you see this. How awesome is that? Just like super creepy. You know, she says like 3 or 4 different lines there. Her whole body vibrates, her head spins, her eyes light up. It's amazing. It's so cool. You know, one of my prized possessions without a doubt. I know I get a lot of people comment about her in the videos. And, you know, she is without a doubt, you know, my number 1 horror collectible, without a doubt. So that's it, guys. So now I guess I'm supposed to tag a few people for this list. The first name that comes to my mind, if he's probably already been tagged, but is Johnny Tellez, because this is a non-Funko item-related tag, and I know Johnny really has it out for Funko right now. He's really getting sick of them. So, and I mean, obviously, you see behind him his collection. He's probably done a video like this already in the past, but would love to see, you know, what some of Johnny's favorite collectibles are. The next person, I really didn't think about this, but the next person I'm going to tag is Eric over at Symbiotically Geeky. I know he has a lot of awesome stuff, non-Funko related, and I'm sure he has some kick-ass stuff he can show us. And last, let's go with Todd over at Todd All Things Horror. I know that he's in the process of moving, but when you do get back, Todd, I'd love to see some of your favorite, stuff in your collection as well. So that is it, guys. I will let Regan sign us off, but everyone have a great night, and we'll see you all real soon.